stuff like that. It's just
Oh,
Dragon Ball was a simple show at that
Dragon
time.
Ball isn't less entertaining. I don't want to give that impression. It's a different
Yeah. I
style
know.
of entertainment.
I would just say
There's far more comedy in Dragon Ball than Dragon Ball Z.
facts. Yeah, it's just like that. That just tends to come up, and I can understand why somebody would prefer one over the other. But it seems like more people that go back and watch the original Dragon Ball have more appreciation for it, comparing it to like Z
I'm
and stuff like
literally
that.
I just started watching it a couple weeks ago, and I'm right at the end of season 1 right now.
Okay.
You're muted,
Lazy
Joe.
Eagle salute.
How does season 1 of Dragon Ball end?
They don't do
Season 1
seasons.
ends with them in the tournament, their first tournament that they compete in.
So it's not with Piccolo.
No Piccolo yet. He's got to do. The first season is essentially them meeting Roshi and doing like the basic training, and then season 2 is Red Ribbon Army.
See, I remember Dragon Ball Z being way more popular, way more fondly. Like the video games are all called Dragon Ball Z something. Cell, Boo, Frieza, like that trinity of villainy. They're all from the Z.
That's because they have far better villains. And as far as I'm aware, all of the villains are still villains other than Vegeta.
Yeah, except for when he has the M on his forehead. Then he's back to being a villain.
Well, was he a villain? I don't know about that. It was just he was using him. He said it literally in the show. He's like, no, I know exactly what I'm doing. I just did this to get a power boost, motherfuckers.
Right. Exactly. And it was a great, just the greatest, like, yeah, and like Vegeta just has one of the greatest arcs, man, just by far.
And he's
just
got the hottest fucking wife.
Mm-hmm. And it's just, I hope, even it's sad that Akira Toriyama like passed away. I just wish they would tighten up a little bit with these series and stuff as far as the writing goes and stuff. Because that's one thing that's been lacking, especially like when you see in Super, like the writing is definitely lacking. So, and like the direction, it doesn't seem like they know exactly what direction to go in. Because like you go from Broly to superheroes, this like 3D like animation style, and just I don't know. And then just you got the new series coming out this year, the the Dragon Ball Daima, which this is like Goku going. I'm gonna watch it, but it's just like this is not what I really wanted, because if I wanted to see Goku as a kid, I'll just go watch GT. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they're kind of retreading the same thing, and I'm pretty sure Goku's gonna get another transformation or something like that. Where if this was like a completely standalone thing, because I don't think this is gonna be interfering with the stuff at Super, because they still haven't adapted the stuff from the manga, like Moro and all that that stuff and whatnot. And because I would like to see that, I want to see the Ultra Ego like Vegeta and stuff like that. That'd be cool. But I think they need to kind of get back to the basics when it comes to just writing overall, because there's just so much like dope animes out here that are just giving you amazing animation, amazing fights, and also like on top of that a dope story. So
but what they have is character. They have Krillin and Yamcha, and we know the names of Goten.
Yo.
What's up, kid?
Like Super Saiyan here.
We have, so if I have the pencil in my hand and I'm writing Dragon Ball, I'm creating a villain who maybe sucks energy or does something to where it does require a team effort. All of a sudden, Piccolo and Tien are useful again, and they, we gotta use the whole squad to defeat a villain just for something different. Because yeah, like you said, it's just going to be a hair color that's going to change, brand new form, and they are repetitive. That's why they're returning back to Goku being a kid. It got tired. The fighting is just, someone stronger is from over there. Okay, let's yell a little louder and let's see if we can shoot an energy beam at them.
Right. And it's like, and it's in the transformations kind of lost their their or their importance, because it's like they'll do this all the time in the manga where it's like, oh, he'll get a new power up, and then what I'm saying, it just becomes like kind of like useless, that he got it in the first place. So it's like they got to get rid of the god powers. Like I feel like that's where they're leaning towards, because Broly and Gohan have infinitely more potential, because they're like they don't have no god powers. It's just raw strength and stuff like that. So they're going to do some type of like Super Saiyan 4 for them, or you know what I'm saying. But they definitely need to get rid of the god powers because they're kind of like useless at this point.
I'm still waiting on Super Namek 2.
What is a Dragon Ball Z slander I'm hearing?
No, we're offering criticism.
What slander?
Yeah.
This is slandered, as I call it. See, this is the problem with these Naruto fans. They be coming.
Naruto, who are you talking?
Naruto fans.
Never watched it.
Channel. Undercover Naruto fans.
Nah, not me. I put One Piece and Bleach over Naruto when it comes to the big three.
Hey, that applies to the One Piece fans too. Hey, One Piece fans swore when Gear 5
Hey, what? But you got
Ultra Instinct.
Yeah, but then you gotta give it to One Piece. They ran like 2023. They went crazy last year. So you know what I'm saying? It's their time to kind of like pretty much shine. So
that's One Piece tactic. They like to squeeze out the market and keep others from trying to squeeze in. That's
What's up, Rashad?
Yo, Perp.
Yeah.
Show them my Kage Bunshin. Do it.
Let me see. Let me put this down real quick.
Do it. Hey, K-Dot. Shadow Jutsu.
Worst
Yeah, but
jutsu ever.
Hater.
Nah, man. But Spirit Bomb.
Yeah.
Give me all your energy.
Give me out here. Take it. Do something with it. Go.
Yeah, it's just.
I also been rewatching the original Dragon Ball. Dragon
we were
Ball.
just talking about that.
Original Dragon Ball. I ain't gonna lie to you. There's a lot of parts of it that's better than Z and even Super. But I like Z and Super. But Dragon Ball as a show, like the world building, I would say is a lot better than Z.
That's fair. But chill. What was your favorite era of Dragon Ball? What was your favorite moment overall?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Cell. That whole everything with the androids leading up to it. So from Trunks showing up and slicing Frieza, making Frieza turn into a camera like that. From that onward, with hey, Goku's gonna come, he's gonna get sick. I'm from the future to everyone, and up to Cell and beating him with Gohan. That was it. That's like what 50 episode span. That was amazing.
Okay. What about you? What was your favorite era and just moment overall?
Well, some of y'all may not F with it, but this is one of the best. Even better than the Frieza one. Boo Saga, baby. It's Boo.
That's controversial.
It's for me, it's Cell,
Interesting.
Boo Saga, and then the rest.
Kid, I was doing the fusion dance with his friends.
Boo Saga has the animation, and it honestly, well, in the first episode with Gohan, it goes back to doing world building again, which was really good.
Okay.
Because Dragon Ball Z, if you notice it kind of just got more straight to the point compared to like Dragon Ball.
Okay. I wanted to show y'all this. I don't know if y'all saw this going around on y'all social medias, but they had this big ass mural in Peru and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So freaking impressive.
Nice. Yeah, it's like 50 something different artists did their own kind of thing. It's just really dope. Like that's really fucking dope.
See them Perv, have you been seeing the memes on TikTok about the cartel assembling for Akira Toriyama?
Yeah. Yeah, they got everybody. They got Beerus, like even like Tapion and stuff like that. So like deep cut characters. Like,
bro, you want to know? It's crazy that Akira Toriyama barely has any pictures out there. Like I didn't realize how recluse he was. But
that's all of them though. They're all kind of like that. Like they all kind of use like fake names too and stuff like that because they just like their privacy.
No, but I didn't think he was that recluse. Like Sean, the guy who voices Goku, he never met Akira Toriyama.
Really?
Sean Skimmel? Yeah, that blew my mind. I was like, how the fuck you never met Akira Toriyama? Like that's weird.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Even the guy
and they also
never met Akira Toriyama.
They're also, I think this is in Dubai or something like that. Like they have like this whole theme park, which I would love to go there, but it's probably way more expensive than Disney to just go there. So
Crazy thing is, why is this shit not in Japan first? Though that's kind of weird. That doesn't make any sense.
They probably not
Because
that much basis.
It's not because it's not in Japan. It's because Dubai is special.
I got a little conspiracy. It's kind of weird that this got announced just as soon as he passed away. Like,
I mean, it probably was in the works, but it's just like, hey,
right. But after he passes away, though, like,
yeah,
because think about it like this: Japan, the Dragon Ball is one of Japan's biggest attractions out there. They got statues of Goku. Goku is their is like when they have he's one of their biggest characters there, and it's not even set in Japan. Japan wasn't hinting at it. This is something we've been asking for years, and Dubai's doing it. And they went to
Riyadh, guys. This is Riyadh. That's this place in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
Okay, close enough.
Sorry.
I don't know. It's the Middle East, though. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm personally wouldn't go.
I get to your point, though. You're just trying to say that Dragon Ball is more popular outside of Japan than inside.
No, I just find it weird that it's not in Japan. The theme park. That's crazy.
Yeah, but you'll see a One Piece theme park in Japan for sure, because that's because Luffy and all them. Luffy's like their
Superman.
No. Mouse, Mickey Mouse and stuff like that. Like they literally have like statues and stuff like that. All One Piece out there, but and then it's interesting like how like different regions like view Dragon Ball. Like it's really big in South America and stuff like that and whatnot. That's probably like one of their biggest markets.
I mean, they were the only ones I was able to understand it when y'all was watching it. Well, I mean, I'm assuming Perk was there when drama in the 80s and stuff. From what I heard, y'all had to watch on Telemundo and y'all couldn't really understand what they were saying. So, the South Americans like, yo, we got, because that was exclusive for them. Like, yo, we got something that the Americans don't got yet. They can't understand what we're watching.
That's why.
Right.
But you can't control how another place is going to interpret your stuff. If Japan has a million of these animes and just the one that broke through to the global audience was Dragon Ball, then the things that are common for the Japanese is like brand new, and so much brand new is happening and so much innovation is happening. I can see why Mexico, well, not just Mexico, even here, Canada, United States, we all love this thing.
Yeah, for sure. And even the differences on like who's the popular characters or villains and stuff, like who like Japan likes more compared to like somebody in the States. Like a lot of people like Cell, like he's big over here in the States, bigger than probably like Frieza in some cases and stuff like that. But over there, people could love Frieza more. So it's just interesting. But Dragon Ball is always gonna just be one of those staples in any 90s kids or 2000s kids life and stuff like that. Just
shout out to the voice actors. It's not just Akira Toriyama.
Yeah, shouts to everybody because everybody that contributed like made it what it is today. So what up, but what up, Rashad? I see saw you pop up earlier. So
yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just listening, getting my Dragon Ball education because don't throw no tomatoes or rolls of toilet paper at me. I've never watched Dragon Ball Z before.
Hey, it's never too late to get into it. It's never too late. Never too late.
Well, my son is starting me out. Okay, he's like slowly easing me into it. My 8-year-old, he had the same reaction as y'all. He said, "Okay, Dad, okay, you got to watch this fight between Goku and so and so." So he'll take me to like the YouTube videos and show me like the full fights and shit, trying to sell me on it. So yeah, I think I might give it a go.
Yeah, and I think it's really dope. I've always said that like kids nowadays like are more into anime than regular just cartoons and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like my nephew, he's heavy into the stuff. Like he's going through One Piece. He's watching. I put him on AOT like when he was like 10 years old. But yeah, that's just it's just interesting the influence that anime has over here in the West. Not only just with the people, just with in animation with itself. Like we're gonna talk about X-Men 97 as well too later. But yes.
Yeah, well, it's wild. I can't get my son to read a comic book to save his life. Like he won't read a comic book. He'll watch anime. He'll watch anime all day, from Naruto to Demon Slayer, all that stuff. Man, he watches all that jazz.
That's facts. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. So a couple more topics.
Rashad, all that means is that means you got a good kid with a good head on his shoulders. He picking out the right stuff. Comic books. I like comic books, which they dying out. Anime here to take over.
Yeah, it's really.
I see that. I see that. I guess because anime is telling better stories because I can't get him. Like I tried giving him Planet Hulk and like the popular graphic novels, and he won't read any of them.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. It's different. It's just different times now. It's just I just think anime just appeals to a broader audience just because there's a lot more going on with it.
It's not the times. It's that these comic books are useless and meaningless. Like read a Star Wars comic book and tell me that it has anything to do with what the movies are. There's characters that they create. Dr. Avra, if we're lucky, they'll get mentioned. The High Republic comic books, if we're lucky, it'll even be relevant in the Acolyte. And if we're lucky, the Acolyte will get a season 2. Like, they don't put value in comic books. That's why.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm opening up another.
No. Go ahead, cook. Go ahead, cook. I'm gonna let you cook.
Guys, I'm coming and save the comic book world. Look out for my new comic when it comes out. I'm writing it up right now. The art is being worked on. One day it'll be in your hands, and you're gonna be like,
I need a signed copy.
Yes.
A personal copy, so I can never read it. I'm gonna frame it up though.
I got you. I'll get you a 10.0.
That's why I'm grateful that I grew up in the 80s and the 90s, because to me that was like the golden age of comic books. Like we had so many great stories during that time, from The Killing Joke, and like I said, Planet of Hulk, Death of Superman, Man Without Fear, The Dark Knight Returns. Like so many great stories, man. But yeah, I haven't bought a new comic in I don't know how long, so I don't even know what the stories are like now. They're probably trash, I bet.
Yeah. So
that's what I've been doing as of recent, just reading older comics instead of newer ones.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So first little topic that I had, you got 3 big topics later, but we're gonna build into it. There's a new Chucky movie in the works.
God damn.